watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
A couple of small thunder boomers this morning to cool things off a little bit for some parts of West Michigan. There's a cold front, a very weak cold front, by the way, draped just to the north of us, and that's pushing off a little bit of convection here. You saw some storms fire up overnight here toward Kalamazoo and I-94 southward. Had some severe thunderstorm warnings, but nothing severe actually reported. Looks like they were a little bit more garden variety than actually severe. Take a look at postings from the National Weather Service. You can see a good chunk of the United States under an excessive heat warning, even here in West Michigan. A lot of counties from Grand Rapids, Ionia, Kent, Ionia, and Ottawa County southward here in West Michigan under an excessive heat warning, even though today will just feel like a warm summer day. We'll have a high temp of 92, but humidity will be lower than it was yesterday and lower than it will be tomorrow. We're kind of smack dab in the middle of the heat wave. A little bit of relief coming today. Look at these temperatures for a little after 5. This is warm, not good sleeping weather unless you have AC. 76 now in Grand Rapids, 70s by the lakefront, and it's 75 now at Battle Creek. Dew points, this is the number we've been harping on all week. The more moisture you have in the air, the higher the dew point number. It's a lot better to look at a direct measurement of moisture content in the atmosphere than, say, relative humidity, which is relative to air temperature. So this is a good number to look at whenever you're into the 70s. That's hot and sticky. We had upper 70s yesterday, which is exceeding that oppressive threshold. So if you're outdoors working, you worked up a sweat very, very quickly. Heat index values, where we have a heat index, the number is plotted. So you can see we're at 80 right now in Grand Rapids, not showing up in these other locations, which means the heat index is the same as the actual air temperature. 8-day forecast calls for the West Michigan heat wave to stick around here through the weekend. We've got a high of 92 today, less humid, but more humid coming up here Wednesday and Thursday. I could see heat index values quite a bit over 100 coming up, especially Thursday, perhaps 102, 100 coming up on Wednesday, and then in the high 100 single digits on Thursday, with a little bit of a cool down coming our way once we hit the weekend. But man, it's here to stay for now.
Yes,
hottest of it yet to come.
Yeah, I'd say 97 degrees. Ridiculous.
Indeed, my friend.
Thanks, Kyle.